Good morning, everybody. This is Matt Small over at Vector Unit, and we've got the whole Vector Unit team here today, including we got Ralf and Brandon and Timm, and Tom and Candace from over in Discord World, and on the social medias are joining us too. So we're all here today to play Beach Buggy Racing 2 Island Adventure, which is the console and PC version of the game. It's also on Apple TV. And the last few live streams we've done like the mobile game, but today we're going to play Island Adventure because we're celebrating the first major update that we've done in a while to this game. And right now the update is available on Steam and Apple TV, and it's going to be available on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, but a little bit later, like maybe in a couple of months, because we have to go through more testing and stuff for those. But anyway, so today we're going to be playing this, and we set up some leaderboards, some tournaments. If you jump down here, so these tournaments are live, and we're going to be all racing under. There's only pictures of all of us except for Candace. Candace doesn't have her face up here yet. Sorry, Candace. But we're all going to be racing under Vector something. Vector Ian, Vector Timm, Vector Ralf, Vector Matt. And so, you know what? Let's just jump in. We'll do that, and then I'll go back and I'll show you some of the other cool new items in this update. So, this is one of the first new tracks that we added for this update. It's called Sun City Strip, and I'm going to play this with, you know what? I'm going to play it with, actually I got to set a faster time. Sorry, I was going to play it with Disco Jimmy, but I think I'm going to go with Roxy. Let's see, maybe I'll pick one of the new cars. So we added, in addition to adding some brand new stuff, we also updated some things like the Hot Wheels booster pack. Got 2 new cars, to Induction and Street Wiener. And you know what, I'm going to go with Street Wiener. Why not? Let's see how we do. We set up a time trial. So this is just a straight up 1 lap time trial. No messing around. Oh, that's not very auspicious. One of the things I like about Street Wiener is it has that little flappy barbecue lid on the back. I probably shouldn't have just gone straight for the shortcut, but you know what? I mean business today. I'm not gonna mess around. So Sun City Strip, we have a bunch of new city levels that we've been working on, and Sun City Strip and Octane City are the 2 that are in this update. And we wanted to come up with sort of different personalities for them. And so we, this one is kind of like, maybe you could say it's inspired by Miami or other seaside resort towns. How'd I do? Okay, 12th. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see. We got Shaggy Paco up there. Screamin' Jack. Interesting. Barnaby and Invader X. Okay, Vector Ralf. Doing good. Representing. Vector Tom. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better. See, I can see my friends here too, so these are all the Vector Unit times. I have to obviously up my game. Alright. Let's try that one more time. And, I just realized also, of course I can pick Disco Jimmy because it's a pure time trial, and so there's no actual. Wait, I'm gonna pick a different car. I'm gonna pick. Let's see. I don't have that many cars unlocked for this game, unfortunately, because I'm playing with my Vector Matt account. So maybe I'll try. Yeah, why not? I'll try one of the new motorcycles. Wait, what? Motorcycles in Beach Buggy Racing? Yeah, that's right. So we added 2 new, with this update, there are 2 new DLC packs, and one of them is the High Octane Moto pack, where it comes with 3 motorcycles. This is like the street bike. And the motorcycles are great. It adds like a whole new sort of dimension of gameplay. Oh yeah, that was okay. I didn't really quite hit the corner, but it was better than last time. Better than last time. That's my goal. Let's see how I do here. It's pretty basic right here. So I'll play this on Quick Race later on if you're not familiar with this level. See, I'm not going to go for that. There's a shortcut right there, but I'm not going to go for it because I'm afraid. Anyway, I was going to say, when you play on the actual race, there's actually traffic in these levels. Okay, I did a little bit better. I'm in the top 10. I feel pretty good about that. But, wow, Tom and Ralph, you guys are representing. I like it. All right. Before I set a time on the other one, I just wanted to show you. I'm going to go over here to the race, and I'm going to pop on down to Sun City Strip. We'll look at the daytime version of this track. And, yeah, sure, league rules, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. I wanted to set the daytime version. There we go. And I'm going to do some Roxy Roller, and I'm going to do Commander, because you'll see the reason why I'm picking Commander in a minute. So the tournament is, somebody just asked, is the tournament for everyone? The tournament is available, the two Race the Devs tournaments right now are only available on Steam and on Apple TV. Beach Buggy Racing, oh geez, Beach Buggy Racing Island Adventure. The reason they're only available for Steam and Apple TV and not for, say, Nintendo Switch is because we're racing on the new assets and the update hasn't come out yet for the Switch or for the PlayStation and Xbox. But they will soon. So I'm sorry about that. You guys are going to have to wait just a little bit longer for these tracks. So you can think of this as like a sneak preview, I guess. But they are going to come to Switch and Xbox and PlayStation. So Steam got it a little bit first, and Apple TV, because frankly, we don't have to do as much testing for those platforms. There's a whole bunch of approvals. I don't know if you're familiar with look at this. One thing I love about the Commander is you can just smash through everything, which is fantastic, especially on this track. With Steam and Apple TV and mobile, like, it's up to us to kind of do all of our own testing, and then, oh geez, nice. And then once we feel like the game is ready, we can release it. But on Switch and Xbox and PlayStation, the consoles, we have to do a whole extra round of testing where Sony's and Microsoft's and Nintendo's testers check it out and approve it, and it just takes a little longer. So don't worry, we're gonna get there. We are going to get there. But in the short term, we're racing against mostly Steam players, I think. There's not, I'll look at the leaderboards after I'm done with this race. I don't think that there's a whole bunch of Apple TV players out there. Oh, Bizorp. That's what you get. That's what you get, Bizorp. You get a wrecked car. You telezorp yourself into wreckage. Alright, let's see here. I think if nothing else, I should be able to get a medal. So yeah, so this track, both of these city tracks feature traffic, and they feature varying amounts of traffic. If you drive it in the daytime, there's more traffic. If you drive it in the nighttime, there's less traffic. Or in the case of Octane City, I think it's the cloudy version, has a little bit less traffic. First place, baby. Yeah, there you go. Unlocked some missions. All right, let's see how the tournaments are doing. Okay, I'm still in the top 10. I feel okay about that for now. So let's give this one a try here. See if I can. So see if I can crack this nut. I'll go with my friend Zippo, and I'm gonna do a. Let's see. I'm gonna pick one of the other. Oh yeah, how about this? Kilowatt. That's a good one. So Kilowatt is part of the other DLC that we released, which is the Turbo Titans pack. The Turbo Titans pack has just a variety of different cars, really interesting cars like this electric supercar. And so, whoa, that's loud. I apologize in advance for the deafening loudness of these police sirens. So this is one of the things about the... wait, hold on one second. Pause. I'm going to turn down the game audio just a tiny bit because that's really loud. So one of the things about the Island Adventure version of the game is we have all these different tournament types. We can do a lot more customization with the tournaments. And so we have tournaments like this where everybody just has police chase all the time. And it's kind of just another insane way to race, and it's pretty fun. And so one of the things that we've been doing on the mobile version of Beach Buggy Racing is bringing some of those customization options over to tournaments as well. And so we've already done that with the clean race, which is the one that has no power-ups. And we're going to be releasing a few more, including a police chase version kind of like this, in the coming weeks. So keep an eye open for that on the mobile version of Beach Buggy Racing too. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try taking this shortcut. And then there's actually another shortcut here. I'm going to see if I can get it. Boop. I was kind of bumping up a little bit too much. I decided to use my warp right there. That's pretty effective. Police Chase is another really great power-up for traffic because you can just smash everything. Smashing everything is good. Let's see. And then I'm going to go around the corner with this. Boop. Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 10th. That seems to be my theme for tonight. 10th place, 10th place, 10th place, 10th place. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's bounce over here and check out some of the other new features. So, okay, in the collection, you can see we've got our Hot Wheels pack. We added the Twinduction, which is just like a nice sporty car, and it's got glow-in-the-dark wheels, so yes. And then there's also, of course, the Street Wiener, which is like a pretty good all-around car and surprisingly tough. I guess the buns on the Street Wiener like help it smash through obstacles. And then let's see, we've got our High Octane Moto pack. So this features 3 different motorcycles. This is like our dirt bike, the Sandstorm. This is the street bike, which is a lot faster, but it's a little bit more susceptible to slowing down when it crashes into things, as a motorcycle might be. And then this is the Pulsar, which is our futuristic bike. And this bike is actually pretty tough, as you can see. So it's like a pretty fast, tough motorcycle. And then we've got, let's see, where are we? Here we go, the Turbo Titan. So the Turbo Titans, like I said, is 5 cars, and it's just a variety of different cars. There's the Extreme, which is kind of like a futuristic dune buggy. And then there's the Extinguisher. It's one of my favorites. It's obviously a fire truck themed monster truck. And then we've got Javelin. I'll try racing with Javelin on the next race, and you can see Javelin is crazy fast, but it's also has like really bad handling, which, when you're drag racing, you don't really need to turn. And so that's kind of Javelin's thing. Oops, wait, I didn't mean to leave. And then we've got Kilowatt, which is like this sort of super fast electric supercar. Love it. And then Warhawk, which is this kind of Mad Max Fury Road contraption made out of an airplane. And it's also got 3 wheels. That's another good one to play with. So yeah, let's bounce over here to race, and I will check out the daytime version of this one. Yeah, let's do that. And let's go with our friend McSkelly. And yeah, I said I was going to do the Javelin, but I don't think I'm going to do the Javelin on the city. It's going to be a little too brutal. I'm going to try our friend the Warhawk. We're going to bring the war to Octane City. Let's see. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I have learned how to power slide. Thank you. I don't know if everyone in the audience knows how to power slide. The power sliding is a key feature to Beach Buggy Racing 2. Actually, probably, I'm sure everyone in the chat right now knows how to power slide. But in case somebody in the future is watching this and they don't know, then I will just mention, oh gosh, that power sliding is done while you're accelerating. When you get to a corner, you tap the brake. You don't hold the brake down because that'll just brake. But if you tap the brake, and let go of it, then you start a power slide. So you have to start turning, tap the brake, and then you get those glowy effects around your wheels. And the power sliding basically gives you a little sort of boost when you're going around the corners. Normally you might slow down a little bit in corners. Whoa, check it out. Oh gosh, I should have used my McSkelly power right there, but I didn't. And anyway, so that's power sliding. Click, and you can practice it a good, if you haven't gotten the hang of it yet, there's the drift mode that you can play, and that's a good way to sort of practice power sliding. Power sliding makes you turn a little bit faster, so it's good for sharp corners. And Bizorp. And it is super helpful on some of the tracks with a little bit more like tight turns, like the stadium track, for example. This track has a couple of shortcuts. I showed them to you earlier, but I don't know why I'm holding back my power-ups. That's a good use of McSkelly's power. But I'll show them again here. Let's see. So there's this one here over the lake. If you kind of zip around here and then bounce off this rock, you can catch this. And then there's also one here, and sort of depending on what angle you come at it. Whoops, I totally missed the power up. There's a couple of there's a barbecue happening there. Aw, there's a barbecue happening on the other side of that statue, so you got to be careful where you land, so you don't explode. All right, that's not really useful. I'm gonna ditch it. And oh gosh. Okay, I'm only on lap 2. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. But oh, hey Mika, what's up? I'm just getting hammered. That's okay. I'm not afraid of you all. I'm going to shoot backwards with this. Okay. Drop a little oil here. I like dropping things like oil and junk in the trunk on the last lap, because then I don't have to worry about running into stuff myself. Okay. And some hamster balls. Why not? Oh, I got hit by my own hamster ball. That's not cool. Here, I'm going to try going around this way. And I'm going to hit the... it's a little easier to hit the sculpture jump from here. Look at that. Somebody dropped a jammer right in the middle of that thing. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. All right. This track has a lot of over/under stuff, like overpasses, and oh, look at this. I think I'm gonna go over this. That's right. All right, I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. I'm protected. There we go. Warhawk for the win. Yes, McSkelly, dance, dance, my skeleton friend. All right, yeah, I won an event with the Warhawk. Let's see here. I'm going to try another track with a... Oh, actually, you know what? I almost forgot one of the other super important things in this update is we have a new character that was not previously available on the Island Adventure version of the game. Let's go see if we can find her. I'm going to open the Stargate. Bam! Oh, that's cool. Look, I got warp. I'm going to go grab that. Thank you very much. And Commander Nova. Commander Nova is going to, if I can beat her in this championship, is going to join our race. So, actually, wait. Pause. Before I do that, let me run back over here to the Race the Devs and see how we're doing. Still in 10th place. Feeling pretty good. I dropped out of 10th place. Vector Timm knocked me out. Let me see. Looks like I'm half a second out of 10th place. I might have to try to do something about that later. But first I'm going to unlock Commander Nova. Let's go over here. I think I have time to do this and set some more times. Oops. Adventure, Commander Nova. I'm going to go against her with... Let's just do Res, the classic. And for car... Maybe I'll try, I'll try the extreme. Let's see how we do here. Doesn't have the fastest top speed, which is why I hesitated. Oh, hey, Ralf, it's a fine day for flying. Let's see if you got the right stuff, rookie. We are ready to go on my Mark T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. So, Commander Nova has an interesting history. Some of you might know that we have a Tesla version of the game. If you own a Tesla, or if you have a friend who owns a Tesla or car, I'm talking about the Tesla car. If you happen to find yourself in a Tesla showroom and they let you sit inside of one, there is a version of Beach Buggy Racing, the Tesla edition, which is on those cars. And the Zorp, you're killing me, man. And in that version of the game, it's kind of similar to the basic version, except it's a lot. It's kind of similar to Island Adventure, except that it's very sort of basic. You just can kind of race and unlock stuff. But anyway, in the Tesla version, you race with Tesla cars, and we added one character, which is Starman, the SpaceX kind of mascot, the one that they shot up into space a few years ago in a Tesla. And so, as kind of just for fun, we added Starman to the Tesla version. And then for a long time, so he's this astronaut character, and he can like blast off and fly over obstacles. And for a long time, oh jeez, that was perfectly bad timing. For a long time, we were thinking, okay, how can we add this character or somebody like it into our regular Beach Buggy Racing game? We can't use Starman because that's like a Tesla-owned or SpaceX-owned character. And so we were trying to come up with an astronaut character, and we thought about a few different variations. And Timm, our lead artist, had been wanting to do a sort of animal-themed character for a long time, because we have non-human characters in the game. We've got like the Zorp the alien, and we've got the robot, but we've never done an animal-themed character. And so anyway, that was kind of the inspiration, is like a mashup of like, we want to do an astronaut, we want to do an animal astronaut, and thus Commander Nova was born. And she's kind of, she's like a lawful good character, I would say. She's like pretty much like kind of by the books, a little bit, she's got a little bit of that kind of right stuff attitude, like she's sort of like a test pilot, so she knows she's good. I haven't even been using my ability. I've been jabbering too much. Alright, I think I'm going to get a lucky break here. But Commander Nova still beat me, so I'm going to have to do better on the next race. Let's see. Anyway, so that's where Commander Nova came from. And so you can find her. We added this little node in the space chapter up where you just saw near the asteroid belt. And if you beat her in this tournament, then actually I think you specifically have to come in first, not just beat her. Then she'll get unlocked and she'll join your team. I'm also playing in hard mode, I think, which is maybe not the smartest thing, because if I don't beat her, I'm gonna feel sad. I'm gonna feel very, very sad. Oh look, there she is. I just saw her using her ability. She's kind of like that probably wasn't the best place to use it. You don't really need to use Commander Nova's ability too much when you're on the moon or on the red planet, because you already have such low gravity. But hey, who am I to argue with success? She's like way ahead of me right now. I cannot let this stand. I don't always feel confident about getting that power up right there, but I am going to try getting this one. Okay. This track, by the way, is one of my favorite tracks. It's the only track that we have that has shifting gravity in it, where, when you go inside you get regular gravity, and then when you come out here on the planet, it's like low gravity. And the low gravity adds like a whole nother dimension to the game. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not going to use my power until I get onto the solid ground. And I think I'm going to, okay, here we go. I should have probably dumped my my cure, actually. That would have been smarter. I need some kind of speed boost if I'm going to catch up to her. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. A winter whacker. A good old winter whacker. Go, Deathbat. Go! Feast upon Commander Nova's leading spacesuit. That doesn't make any sense. Whenever I do one of these live streams, I always get a little bit discombobulated between talking and trying to actually do well. Okay, I might be within shooting distance of her when I come around this corner. I think I do have to use my shoot. That wasn't the best time to use my ability. Okay, can I reach her? Nah. She's gonna beat me. Alright, so I basically have to come in first on these next two races if I'm gonna unlock Nova. Or either that or cause her to come in like really low. That's kind of the strategy because it's all point based. So here, I'll turn up the volume a little bit more. All right, let's see. We're back on Earth. Commander Nova did pretty well in space, as you would imagine. But let's see how she does on good old terra firma. Yeah, Bizorp. Taste the wall. Okay. You know, I'm going to use my ability a little earlier. Be a little bit more aggressive. We've been... Okay, here we go. I'm not going to take that shortcut right at the moment. But I will take this one. No power up. No thanks. There you go. Okay. Oh, criminy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the low gravity. We actually, so when Commander Nova first came out on mobile a few months ago, her ability kind of just floated her up into the air, and she would sometimes get screwed up by, uh-oh, ouch. She would sometimes get screwed up because you would use the ability and then she would run into something that would slow her down, and it was actually kind of a problem. And so, so we goosed her ability a little bit by making it so that she also boosts forward and speeds up. Disco Jimmy, you are not helping me right now. And so now her ability makes her sort of fly up in the air and then also speed up a little, which makes it a lot more helpful. All right, let's see. I really want to jack up Commander Nova. Did I get her? Yes, I did. It's almost like I don't care that much about whether or not the other characters win. I just don't want her to win. It's a deadly game of chess. Oh, Commander Nova. How dare you? Oh, she took my power-ups. I thought you were my friend. Oh, jeez, she's just killing me. She's not just a sweet little puppy. She wants to win. Get away from me with that. By the way, traffic, I know, people have mixed feelings about the traffic. Some people are like, traffic's fun. Some people are like, traffic. Argh. But I will say there are certain power-ups that make the traffic incredibly awesome. And one of them is the Angry Bull power-up. If you have Angry Bull, the traffic is like 100% your friend. Because you can just smash through them, and they're basically like each car becomes like a boost pad almost. All right, everybody's death batting. Oh, that's just slowed me down an awful lot. Let's see, I'm going to wait until that death bat hits Commander Nova, and then I'm going to shoot my own death bat at her. What do you think about that, Nova? Bam. Alright, this is not going to be a cakewalk, though. This whole thing is really close, and it could go south at any minute. Oh man, I think it is going south. I think it is going south. This is not the way this is supposed to work. Oh lord. Okay. It's like everybody is here on the final straightaway. Second place. I think I'm getting second place to Nova again. I don't think I can beat her. Oh man, this is not good. Not good. Okay, so the only way I think I can win on this next track if I beat Commander Nova is if I have to like try to totally hamper her so that she comes in basically last. And then of course I have to also come in first. It's not going to be easy. She has like a kind of souped up version of the Moon Buggy, which makes her quite the formidable opponent. Okay, okay. I always take that shortcut. This is a good shortcut if you can get into it. But, oh, jeez. Come on, you guys. We have to work together. Okay, let's see here. Oh, shoot. I totally just wasted my boost. That's not cool. Alright. Bobbing and weaving. So far it's looking okay, actually. There's a chance. Wait, get away from me with that. Don't you dare hit me with one of those carrots right now. Okay, this is a pretty good place, actually, to use. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, this is a good place to use my ability, because I can boost myself forward, and... Oh, Benny! Come on. Come on, man. We have a common enemy here. I know. I'm just using you, Benny, but... Let me use you. Let me use you. Oh, Disco Jimmy, you too? Okay. Yeah. Take that, Nova. Don't shoot me. Okay. No, Disco Jimmy, come on. Not cool, man. Not cool. Uh-oh. Okay. I have a chance. There's an opening here. Oh! Oh yeah, right. Shoot. I've been playing the mobile version for so long I totally forgot I was on. There's another lap. Okay, well, that could either be good for me or bad for me. Let's see. You know, it's been such a long time since we updated the console version of the game that there's actually a few other things that changed over the last year or two that are now making their way onto the console. And one of them... Oh, man. Come on, Bizarre. Okay, now Nova's in front of me again. Not good. Okay, hopefully I get her with one of those. Did I? Oh, shoot. I think she's gonna beat me. She's gonna beat me. No. After all that. Oh, Commander Nova. How you have thwarted me. Well, okay. I guess I didn't get to unlock Commander Nova this time around. Yeah, nice landing. But if I had actually gotten 3 stars there, and just so you know, you can change it to easy if you really want to on your game. You will unlock Commander Nova, and she is awesome. Oh, that was so sad. Okay, but I might not have won against Commander Nova, but I can still see how I'm doing in the tournaments here. Okay, I've dropped out of the top 10 on both of these, but I still have 10 minutes to improve my time. Yes, I know. It will. Thanks, Tim. It will feel good once I finally defeat her. Okay. Sometimes, you know, the easy victories are not the most satisfying. Let's be honest. Okay, the driver I picked doesn't matter, so hey, I'm going to pick Commander Nova. And let's see here. Maybe I'll go with Rip Rod. Good old Rip Rod. Let's see how Rip Rod does. Let's see. While I'm racing on this, I'm going to take. We have a Discord channel. Did you know that? You probably knew that because I think a lot of you are from our Discord channel. But we have a Discord channel. Oh, that's not a good start. Okay, wait, you know what? I'm just going to restart. We have a Discord channel, and one of the things that Tom did before we did this live stream was he asked people on the Discord channel to field us some questions that they have about our games, and I'm going to answer a couple of those. I'm going to attempt to answer a couple of those while I am playing and striving for first place. Okay, one of the first questions that we got on the channel comes from, wait, hold on, I have to look up the name really quick. It comes from Gung 2002. And the question that they asked was, why are some of the power-ups different between Beach Buggy Racing 2, the mobile version, and Beach Buggy Racing 2, the console version? That's a very good question. There's a couple reasons. One is, okay, it still wasn't enough to get me into the top. I'm going to try that again. But maybe I'll try, wait, a different car. And you think I need one with a higher top speed. Street Wiener seems like a pretty good one for me. Maybe the Blade. Oh, maybe Invader X. That would be interesting. Or Quick Slice. I need something with like good acceleration. You know what? Why not? Let's see what happens. So one of the reasons that the power-ups are different is because, of course, the power-ups are upgradable in Beach Buggy Racing, the mobile version, and we just sort of picked a power-up level that feels good in the console version. And so they're different for that reason. But also, while we were working on the console version came out like a year or so after the mobile version, and oh, that's not any good. And so while we were working on it, we came up with a few ideas. We were like, you know what, this would really be kind of better. Like, he asked about the jammer specifically, and the jammer was one of the ones that originally it started off as a power-up that was on top of your car, and you would jam people as you drove past them. That was no good. I'm going to try a different car again, but I'm still going to play with Commander Nova just out of resentment for the fact that she beat me. Let's try Pulsar. And so, but we thought, you know, it's not really that easy to use because it was sort of like Beatbot's ability where you had to get close to them. And so we decided that we would, oh, I totally missed the shortcut there. And then I hit that thing. You know what? Let's restart. Anyway, so Commander Nova, so the jammer, we were like, you know what, this isn't really that easy to use, and we thought actually it would be kind of more interesting if it was a power-up like the Haze of Confusion that you dropped, and you could find places strategically to drop it on the track, like right before a corner or something like that. And so we modified it, and then we liked that version of it so well that we actually ended up bringing it back into the mobile version of the game. And in the last couple of iterations, we've been sort of unifying the two different sets of power-ups so that they are more similar to each other. So let's see. Huh, okay. Hope that answers your question. I still need to find a better... Sure, let's try this. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to do Kilowatt on the next one. I think Kilowatt's a good one for this track. So yeah, that's the main reason that the power-ups are a little bit different. Let's see. Before I get to this tricky corner here, I'll answer another question. How does the bug fixing process work? That's an interesting question. So you may, this is answering these questions and trying to set a best time at the same time is probably not the best idea. So basically, whenever we release a new game, we do a whole bunch of testing internally and amongst our friends, and Tom and Candace help us, and we try to find all the bugs that we can. But usually after that, we need a little bit of extra help. It helps to have more people playing the game in ways that we didn't anticipate. And so, here, I'm just going to try that again. And so on mobile, we released the game to a beta, a group of people, about 10,000 people who are in the public beta, and give them a chance to play it, the update a little bit before everybody else. On console, we usually release them first to Steam and to Apple TV because, like I said earlier, those are the easiest to release to, and we can get them out faster and make updates if we need to. And the Steam community has just been really great, especially in posting issues that they find to the forums. That's kind of the best place to report issues if you see them. Anyway, and so usually we kind of come through the forums and interact with people. Also, if you're playing on mobile, you can post bugs to our Discord channel. I think I did better with. Let's wait. Which one of these? One of these is ending sooner. Okay, yeah, Sun City. I think I did better with Street Wiener. Oh no, right. I said I was going to do Kilowatt. And once we find bugs, there's a few different categories of bugs. There's like bugs that are super serious and they happen all the time. So those are like the highest priorities to fix because they affect a lot of people and they can be serious. And so those ones we usually jump on right away, and sometimes we'll even stop the update and create a new update before it gets out to too many people. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. And then there are the bugs that are really easy to fix, and we just kind of like knock those out and fix them. If they are rare or really minor bugs, we might hold off and not release the fix until the following update. But if they're serious, then we might, like I said, we might halt the update. So close. I really just kind of want to get into the top 10. Hotweiler. It's interesting that Ralf used Hotweiler on this one. I still kind of feel like I can do this with Kilowatt if I hadn't run into those beach furnitures. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of how the bug fixing process works. We do look at the bugs that get posted on Discord. Those are super, super helpful to us. And we look at those often. And so thank you for posting those. And also, like I said, for the Island Adventure players, like the Steam forums have been just great. And we look at those comments. Especially we look at them like after we release an update so that we can see if anything that we added caused problems. By the way, there's a shortcut here to the right through that alleyway, but I always run into the furniture and slow down there, so I think I did a little bit better. Oh my gosh. So close, and yet not close enough. All right, I have about one more chance to do this. And I'm going to do the javelin. What, you say? The javelin? You know what, sometimes, what is it they say about the definite... Oh, geez, this thing turns like a dog. I totally forgot. Not to bag on the javelin. It's an amazing car for particular tracks, but you do not want to run into anything, and you have to plan your turns. Once you're on the ground and accelerating in a straight line, it's just like a rocket. And there might be a couple of places. I'm just hitting too many things. I don't think I'm going to do it, but let's see. Should I try going through that shortcut? No way, not in this thing. If you have a car like Commander, or if you are playing with, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Aw, I didn't break into the top 10. That's sad. All right, let's see how the Vector Unit team did here, though. I might not have totally represented, but I think some of my compatriots did. So we got Barnaby and Shaggy Paco right up there at the very top. They beat my best score by about 4 seconds, which is impressive. Oh man, Barnaby did it in Invader X. I knew Invader X was a good idea. Just didn't quite make it. But we've got Vector Tom beating Vector Ralf. Very nice job, Tom. And Ralf up there in the top 10. And wait a second. Yeah, there I am. Tim and I. Tim beat me, though. Looking good. You guys did a great job. Okay, congratulations, folks. I'm impressed with all of you. And now, let's see how I do on Octane City on this madness. Okay, definitely not. I think I'm going to try Kilowatt again. I don't know. I'm just feeling it. Oh, wait. I forgot I was going to try doing Commander Nova. I don't think I can use my ability on this one, though, so... Again, it doesn't really matter, but... But at least this traffic isn't going to slow me down. Alright. I'm going to try to focus a little bit more here. I'm going to skip that thing. It hasn't been doing so well for me today. I've seen a lot of different strategies on those shortcuts because they're right next to each other, and so some people skip the lake shortcut and they go straight for the, you know, they go around the corner because they can kind of maintain their speed around the corner, and then they go straight for the sculpture shortcut. There's something about the lake shortcut that's very satisfying to me. It's kind of a classic like racing shortcut, and so I almost always take it. I can't help myself. It's just one of those things. Alright, let's see here. Okay, okay. See, like, here I go. I'm doing the lake shortcut again. Bam! Somehow, who is that? Disco Jimmy is totally destroying me in the Loco Punk right now. It's fascinating. Maybe it's because I'm hitting every single curb here. The AI drivers can be surprisingly good at this game. How'd I do? What? What the? Oh my gosh, I'm not even close. Let me see. Okay, I got some work to do. What did you guys... Wait, what are you playing with? Friends. Screamin' Jack. Pioneer. Interesting. Oh, Pioneer. That's kind of a good idea. Okay, maybe I'll try that. I think I have like one more chance to set a score here. And I'm going to do it with Beatbot. And I'm going to try the... Somebody picked the Pioneer. Interesting. Okay, sure, why not? I'll try the Pioneer. It does have a sweet vector unit chassis. So, in case you're curious, the... Oh man, that's loud. I'm going to talk over the siren. In case you're curious, the Pioneer started off as a limited time exclusive for the players on Steam who had participated in our early access. So all the early access players got a chance to play with this car for about I don't know, year and a half or something before we... Oh geez, that was terrible. This is not this is not exactly a stellar performance. Anyway, the early access players got to play with Pioneer for about a year and a half before everybody else. And one of the other things that we did in this update is release the Pioneer for the general public because we thought that it was time. And, you know, it's a fun car to play with. It's kind of a tricky one because It doesn't have the greatest acceleration, but it does have a really good top speed. So, okay, I'm going to try that strategy that I was talking about earlier, where you basically skip. Okay, yeah, this is actually going to work pretty well. That could have totally ruined me if I didn't have the warp speed. Okay, this is maybe a little bit better. I can't tell. I'm getting a lot of warps, which is helpful to me because I can't steer for... Okay, how'd I do? Hey, that's a little bit better. Oh, not quite good enough, though. Okay. All right, you all defeated me, but some of my vector unit friends did pretty well. Let's see. Let's go to the top 10. Barnaby again. Nice job, Barnaby. Wow. Well done. Well done, sir. Or person. Shaggy Paco, also representing. Alfie the Hug Bear. Vector Ralf. Well done. Well done, my friend. Vector Timm. Timm really did well today. And sorry, I shouldn't sound so surprised. Usually Ralf is the one that totally kicks everyone's butt. But Timm, you totally represented today, and I salute you. Tom, everyone else did really well too. Well, there you have it. So yeah, that was fun. Racing the devs. We should do some more of those sometime. That was pretty cool. I'm really glad that people joined us. Does it say how many players? We got 23 players, 20 players. Nice work. I didn't quite make it into the top half, but you know, what are you going to do? Let me see. I'm going to play a little bit more of adventure mode. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do... Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you something else that's new. I'm going to do one of the new tracks, another new track that we added. If you have the Hot Wheels booster pack, we also added another bonus for you, which is we added a 5th track. There used to be 4 tracks. Hot Wheels Harbor, Looptastic, Volcano Blast, Frostfire Vale, but we added Outer Limit, which is this new outer space theme track. And I said earlier that the alien level was the only one with differing gravity, but that's not true. The we also have this level, which has 0 gravity, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to give this a try, and I'm going to celebrate it by... Actually, I'm not going to use you. I'm going to use you. Why not? I'll play with one of the new Hot Wheels cars. I'll do Twinduction so you can kind of see the glowing effect on his wheels. Ralf also wanted me to mention there's so much stuff in this update. I can't even keep track of it all. There's like this track, which is huge. And then there's also 3 new music tracks by our composer, Danny Piccioni. He has done, if you've been following Beach Buggy for a while, Danny did all the music for all of our Beach Buggy games, all the way back to Beach Buggy Blitz. And, oh man. And anyway, he did 3 new music tracks for us, which if I hear them later, I'll try to pay attention and let you know when they come up. But those are available both in the mobile version in the last update and also in this update of the console and PC version. This track is kind of tricky. Uh-oh. Oh geez. The 0 gravity, so when you're on the tracks kind of snap you to them. But when you float across spaces like this, you get your 0G, and if you ever go flying off the edge of the track, you'll get 0G'd into oblivion, basically. So be warned. I mean, if you want, you can just hear it, because I'm winning, I'm feeling confident. I'm just going to try this, see how far I can go. Oh, I couldn't quite make it all the way back to Earth. You know what? Guess what? There's another new feature in the update which has not been previously mentioned. Which here, listen for this. Ready? Wait, hold on. Let me find a quiet part of the track where I can do this for you. Okay, listen to this. You hear that? Horns. Yes. If you when you're playing on Steam console, whatever, if you push down on the thumbsticks, you know, there's that little button under the thumbsticks, and if you push down, you can honk your horn. Yes. So all the cars have a horn now. Why? It's just kind of fun. I don't know. Sometimes I honk it by mistake. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, there's a 0G kablooey. Yeah. Sometimes the other cars will honk at you too. Not very often. When we first implemented the horns, they were honking at you all the time, and it was, let's just say it was a little bit too much. Now they honk at you discreetly and politely. Yeah. I'm not afraid. You can just go around and around if you want. Watch this. What? Now let's see if I can get back on track. Nope. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try taking this shortcut. This shortcut is a doozy. Oh, I missed it. So you have to basically just kind of like dig off the side of the track there, and giant glowing wheels, and you can sort of jet around and cut that corner. I don't know why I'm still feeling like I have a chance. I'm gonna go this way. Disco Jimmy's been giving me so much headaches in this game today. Look at that. That was the worst time to get that. But I still got first place. Yay! Redeemed. Redemption. Okay. I'm going to take another question, another Discord question. We have just a few minutes left in this tournament. In this live stream. I am going to try to wrap it up in a couple of minutes. But before I do, let's see. Marcelo Block 16 asks, will there be masteries or missions to have the skin of each golden car as in BBR1? So, you know, on Beach Buggy Racing 2 Island Adventure, the console version of the game and PC version, there are gold cars, which of course, since I'm playing on this version of the game, I haven't unlocked yet. But if you complete all of these missions, the challenge progress, then you unlock a gold skin for the car. And we are bringing that feature over to the mobile version soon. I don't know when exactly, but soon. We did it for the outfits, for the characters, and we're going to do it for the cars too. Let's see. Turbulence asks, I like the two videos on the Vector Unit channel where they talked about the development behind Commander Nova and the Oddball cars. I'm hoping for more episodes in the future. Well, thank you very much for saying that. Those were made by our lead artist, Timm, and I know that she likes making those. And so we are definitely going to do more in the future. And actually, since you asked about it, we'll prioritize it. Let's see, what should I do here? I'm gonna do this, and in honor of our new track, our new car pack, I am going to use the Warhawk. You can paint it, but I'm gonna stick with the classic black. There's also a few new odds and ends in this track. In this update, there's a couple of new decals, including this Ace of Spades decal that's on the Warhawk. That is available for all people that get the update, not only the people who have the Warhawk. And what else? There's a couple of new stripe patterns, I think. The trampoline protects you against missiles, but it doesn't protect you against low gravity. Not afraid of you all. Here, let's see. This is probably the end of this race, is gonna be the end of my live stream, but I'm gonna pause it for just a second, while I'm bouncing up, and I'm going to read one more question here. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. GT37 KNX25 Get 37 Knox 25 says, what do you plan to do in the Riptide series for the future? They're really good games, and I would like to see it continue. Thank you for asking that question. Riptide, as some of you know, was Riptide GP, the first game, was our very first mobile game after we did Hydro Thunder for consoles, and Hydro Thunder Hurricane, I should say. And so it has a special place in my heart. And then we did Riptide GP2, and we did Riptide GP Renegade. And recently, we switched the mobile version of Riptide GP2 to be free to play. So there's a whole bunch of new players that have never played Riptide before who have kind of come into it. And that's been really exciting to see. And so let me just say, we would really, really like to do something else, another Riptide game. It's something that we talk about a lot. We've been really busy. As you know, Vector Unit is a pretty small, intimate, family-sized team of people. And we have been really busy on Beach Buggy Racing and its various updates. But doing another Riptide game, some other type of Riptide game, is something that we talk about a lot. And so I would just say, I guess, definitely maybe. Is that a good answer? That's not a very satisfying answer. Let me just say it's one of those things that we talk about a lot and we really want to do. And so it is very likely going to happen at some point. I'm trying to basically give some, sort of hints or whatever without committing us to anything. This is what I get talking and playing. I don't know how the real live streamers do it. Okay. Let's see. This in no way is meant to be indicative of the performance of the Warhawk, which is actually a pretty great car. I just did kind of terrible that time. All right, folks. Well, that wraps it up. That's our Beach Buggy Racing 2 Island Adventure update live stream. As I mentioned, it's got all kinds of amazing new features. We've got the 2 new DLC, we've got horns, we've got 3 new music tracks, we've got Commander Nova. I didn't even mention, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I have to mention one more thing before we get in here. For those of you that don't have any of the DLC, there's a couple of new cars, which I didn't play with because I don't have them unlocked yet here. But there is the Candy Coupe car, BAM, which if you complete 100% of the ice region in the adventure game, this will unlock. And then there's also Screamin' Jack, the Halloween pumpkin car, which if you complete 100% of the pumpkin patch region in the adventure game, you will unlock. So those are 2 new cars that are available to you who have played through a bunch of adventure. So that's another thing that's in this update. It was almost impossible to fit everything into 1 hour, but I think we did it. So I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I liked having you here. And yeah, maybe next time I'll stream like Ralf or Timm's gameplay so that you can actually watch one of us win, or at least do a little better. Okay, everybody. Thanks very much for joining us. It was great to see you all here on a Saturday morning in California. And take care. I hope you enjoy the new update and keep racing. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Talk to you soon. Bye.